Ever wondered how the mob, the organized crime syndicate, operates? Who takes charge and who follows orders? Consider it a business, albeit one that functions in the shadows. Just like any corporation, the mob has a hierarchy, a structure with clearly defined roles. From the foot soldiers to the capos and all the way up to the Godfather himself, each role is essential for the syndicate's operation. Intriguing, isn't it? Now you'll discover how it all works. At the bottom of the mob hierarchy, there are the soldiers and associates. Soldiers, often called made men, are full-fledged members of the mob. They've taken an oath, a sacred vow of loyalty, and are bound by a strict code of conduct. Their duties can range from enforcing mob laws to carrying out the orders of their superiors, which may include, let's say, less than legal activities. Now let's talk about associates. They're not official members, but they are definitely integral to the mob's operations. Associates could be anyone from a lawyer washing dirty money to a corner store owner paying protection money. They're tied to the mob through a web of favors, debts, and fear. They may not have sworn allegiance, but they're still expected to keep their lips sealed. Soldiers and associates are the foot soldiers of the mob, but who do they report to? Above the soldiers and associates, we have the mob's middle management, the capos and the consigliere. The capos, or captains, are the ones who run the show on a day-to-day basis. They're in charge of a crew of soldiers, overseeing their operations and making sure everything runs without a hitch. They're the field generals, if you will, ensuring that the orders from above are executed to the letter. Then we have the consigliere, a role that's as intriguing as it sounds. The consigliere is the advisor to the boss, the right-hand man or woman who provides counsel on all matters, legal and otherwise. They're the ones who help navigate the treacherous waters of the underworld, ensuring that the boss makes informed decisions. So these middle managers, the capos and the consigliere, they're the cogs that keep the mob machine well-oiled and running smoothly. But who's at the top of this underworld pyramid? At the pinnacle of the mob hierarchy, we find the underboss and the boss. The underboss, second in command, is the boss's right-hand man, often stepping in to make key decisions when the boss is indisposed. On the other hand, the boss is the undisputed leader, holding the reins of the entire organization. He decides who gets made and who gets whacked. The underboss and the boss call the shots, but all are essential cogs in the mob machine. So, from foot soldiers to the big boss, we've journeyed through the mob hierarchy. Let's take a moment to recap. At the bottom of the chain, we find the associates and soldiers, the backbone of the operation. They're the ones doing the heavy lifting, the grunt work that keeps the mob's gears turning. Climbing the ladder, we encounter the capos and the consigliere. These are the middlemen, the buffers between the soldiers and the top brass. They're the managers, if you will, overseeing the soldiers, making strategic decisions and providing counsel to the upper echelons. Finally, at the pinnacle of this pyramid of power, we find the underboss and the boss. They're the ones calling the shots, the puppet masters, pulling the strings and setting the mob's course. Understanding the mob hierarchy not only helps us comprehend the workings of organized crime, but also sheds light on how power structures operate in any organization.